Welcome back. I'm Josue Rodez back again with another video. This time I'm gonna talk about the show I was talking about, Chillfactor. I'm gonna show you the different stories for him. Like I'm like a storyboard artist person. I like making stories, writing them down, talking about my friends, and sending it to Facebook. He writes it. I think we're gonna start this school year. He's gonna like draw. I'm gonna kind of help him a few episodes, and then we'll see how it goes. And I just basically make up the stories. He doesn't like making up stories. I make up stories. I'm like this storyboard artist. Well, let me tell you a couple storyboard stories I made up. The first one, it talks about the rake, right? Well, let me tell you a little thing of what happens. Okay, so we see two teenagers. They're supposed to represent me and my friend. They're walking down. They're arguing. They're talking in the middle of the woods. Then we see out of nowhere the rake comes out, starts attacking them. Oh yeah, before I tell you this, I forgot to tell you about my mask. The reason why I wear this mask in these new ones is because the ones I'm talking about are really violent. So I want to make sure that if any kids are watching, they don't see, because I don't want kids to be seeing what I'm saying. Like, so when I'm not wearing a mask, I'm talking about gentle. Like, the cool thing about me is I'm talking about Cartoon Network, which is gentle and kiddie. And I'm talking about other stuff, which are violent and bloody. But I'm going to make sure that I keep both of them separate from each other. So that nobody could get confused and be watching something that they don't want to watch. And they start complaining and sending stuff. So like I was saying, the rake attacks them, I guess. The rake stabs my friend. Or I think he stabs him in the throat or something like that. And then I start running, but the rake catches up to me, gets my leg, and then starts stabbing me to death. And we after silence, we hear me and my friend's voice. We're screaming out loud, like we're just screaming, pitch black screaming. And then we see Amy, like the narrator, narrator of the show. She's going to be singing a lot of her. She's laughing. She says, "Music to my ears." And then she talks about everything that's going on in the show. She's like saying about how it's free will and that every story's the person who's in it has the chance to live, but they fight. And they could die, they could survive barely. We barely see them ever survive. But yeah, it's fun and entertaining for some people. I guess that's it for the first one. Then we just finishes. The second one's gonna be about Bob the killer, the guy with no arms. And I don't really know about him either. But my friend, he's a very creepy kid. He likes a lot of scary stuff. He watches YouTube a little too much. And I guess Bob, they're walking down an alley. Two teens. They're having fun. One is wearing a red shirt. One is wearing a blue shirt. The blue shirt teases him about being a lightweight and not enjoying the party too much. So but in the corner of their eyes, they see in the bottom of down the hill that they see a hobo. He's wandering around mumbling random words. They go close to him. They see that he's all bloody, and they can see that he's coming right exactly at them. They get scared and they start running towards the forest, and he keeps chasing them. He chases them for a while until they lose him, until they think, and then we see that they're satisfied with him going away, and they're ready to go back. But then they hear a mumbling of a man, the man is like he's getting cut up to pieces and stuff slowly. So they look around and they can't see nothing. So they start to panic. They try to back out, but then they see something gray. It's like some man figure far away, like a few feet away. So they look at it and they see that it's a man, but his arms are missing. He's gray. He has no emotion in his face. He's coming straight at him. They start to panic. They both out running, like just running as fast as they can. The Bob, he's started chasing them, and like really chasing them through the forest. They were right about to get to the town when Bob grabbed one of the kid in the red. He picked the boy up, and he was screaming really loud. Like, it's painful to hear if you're watching the episode. And then he just cracks his back and throws him on the ground. His friend luckily escapes, and he goes to his house and calls the police, but nobody found him. The only thing they found was the boy's body. We see a brutal picture of the boy's body, and it's really bad to see. A few years pass, and the boy is grown up to a young man. He's sitting down on his couch, but for he's ready to go to bed. 30 minutes after he goes to bed, he hears something that really scares him. He feels like tapping in the window, and then like he looks there and he sees these fingerprints. It's weird. How could he be seeing fingerprints? But every year after that, he sees the fingerprints getting closer to the hatches. Well, that's it. That's all I had. That's for the second one. I have a storyboard for the third one, but we can't tell you that one yet. You're just gonna have to wait. So I guess I'll be seeing you soon in probably a few more minutes. Alright, see ya. Good luck, fandom.